surprised to see this. I haven't seen Viper play the Charizard in a while. So now he's going for Mewtwo for a hot minute. Especially this one's fire.
Yeah, I'm really surprised like he opted for like Charizard first game back. Especially since he hasn't had like much practice over the summer, so we'll see how this turns out.
So I mean, as far as this matchup's concerned, I want to say it's going to go pretty even for the most part. I feel like both characters kind of destroy each other equally enough. One advantage that Charizard will have, at least is he will have that the Fire Breath as you saw there, that will at least interfere with either his Quick Draw, and it'll also interfere with his up B as well. The up B though, it's only going to really do damage when it's far away.
Yeah.
The good thing though for Charizard is he can make it a really hard time for Ike to land, but vice versa, I can do the same thing to Charizard. So it's kind of like two characters abusing the same strength and weaknesses of each other. So that's the only thing that we're really going to be looking out for.
Yeah. Right now, pretty much like almost even game because both of them have Rage. Just as I say that, Clay taking the first off of Viper.
And Viper immediately responding back with that back air right there. And the sweet spot too. The sweet spot back air is actually probably one of the most powerful moves in the game. It's basically the equivalent of doing like almost like Link or Bowser up smash in the air. So much meat behind it. And now, both of them just doing a good job of trying to feel each other out, but that back air was really greedy there. It puts you on a ton of end lag, so if you don't actually hit your opponent, it's super easy to punish. So you have to make sure you space it and also hit the sweet spot if you want it to be like at least relatively safe. Not completely safe, but it definitely can get a little bit harder to punish for certain characters. Bad roll right there. Just kind of running right into Clay's catches right there. Missed that attack, but Clay not punishing it at all.
Getting him off stage.
They knew that Clay didn't have another option available right there. Good nair to cover all those options. At that point, he could have actually. Oh man! Unfortunately, Clay thought he was within range, but definitely way too far back. So right now, good stuff to Viper 2 taking game 1 right there.
Yeah, they both were having a really like nice time, like trying to feel like each other's like neutrals out.
Yeah, and I mean, the biggest issue is they both literally had the same exact problems as each other, so they kind of weren't really thinking about the positioning too often. They're mostly throwing out moves and just did things that, you know, you just generally think you should be doing. Like you're generally going to be short hopping around. Charizard, you're going to be just kind of moving in, sometimes walling out with back airs. It just kind of felt like they were playing what you feel like you should be doing as a character, rather than just trying to play against the opponent and think about what they really need to be doing. Because like Viper just went for a lot of Hail Mary things, and then just Clay happened to fall into it.
Yeah.
Clay kind of did the same exact thing too. So you need to think about more of their neutral positioning. You need to make sure they have the movement down. Clay was doing a lot of short hops, but he wasn't fast falling at all. So it made it really easy for Viper to punish a lot of times. See, Viper went for the same setup again, but first of all, not only will the F smash not kill, that almost has like 0 chance of hitting just because that sword is there for so long that it's just there's literally no reason to go for it. If you went for like Fire Breath, that would at least like knock him away, but nothing.
Yeah, and right now in game 2, I'm really surprised that Clay opted to go to didn't ban Battlefield.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. But basically, you can try to put Charizard back up in the air. Also, yeah, that was a good catch by Viper right there. I just kind of realized he was. Just remembered he could punish with that F smash. But this isn't really that bad of a stage. It's the same thing as I was saying before. Your strengths and weaknesses on this stage are the exact same thing. The one thing that Viper will get over Clay is he will get that up throw to the platform, especially on that middle one. But other than that, there really isn't anything too significant. That up throw could come super clutch.
Both of them are just trying to find a way in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, very nice.
You got so lucky there. Aether does have some super armor on it, basically when he gets into that killing position, and he basically absorbed Viper's out of there. If he didn't get that part of the super armor, then he was done.
See if they're getting back on stage.
Okay, so, finally Clay got it there. One thing is that Clay was not auto-canceling all those fairs, so if he did like the auto-cancel fair to fade back, it'd be really hard for a Viper to punish, but he's always fairing in place, and that should be it.
Not.
Viper basically just tried to go off there and then just try to get hit by the quick draw. And if he did that, then he would have actually just killed or carried there.
Okay, that's going to take the top.
Just have to Clay responding with that board, so just realizing, keep it easy, get the stop lane. This is the issue right now, because now that Clay is kind of at this deficit, he has to find a way to get in against Charizard. So, Ike does not have the best approach options. He has good ways to kind of mix it up. He does have several moves that are safe on shield, but it's like those safe pokes are safe pokes. It's not like you can really get too much good positional advantage. You can condition shield well, which can allow you to just run up in and get those grabs, just like that. But you really do need to...
Oh! Okay, we're alive, we're alive.
If he just ran off stage and countered, he actually would have been perfect. I think he would have been able to kill Viper too. Oh, if he went for an up smash, I think he could have taken it. Not now.
Getting grabbed.
Too late. Clay's got to be so careful about how he's swinging his sword right now.
Yeah, and Viper should... something that I've been seeing Viper do as well is like trying to go for grabs, but not exactly getting in the right distance to get the grabs. That's going to take it.
For a second, I thought he was about to get hit by the nest. If he did, he was dead. Viper's barely clutching it out, got half tilt there. So good stuff to him in a game. So clean 2-0.